Hello everyone, welcome back to Jacob's Academy of Nursing. I hope you all are doing great. In today's session, we are going to learn one of the most important topics in anatomy and physiology, cell and cell division. You know, the cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life, and understanding how cells divided help us understand body growth, tissue repair, wound healing, reproduction, and many clinical conditions. And this topic is very important for nursing students and will be very helpful for exams, practicals, and clinical practice. So stay with me till the end of the video. And let's begin today's class. Next, we can see the contents of this topic. First we can see the introduction, learning objectives, cell, types of cells, structure of a cell, cell organelles and functions, cell cycle, mitosis means growth division, meiosis it means reproductive division, differences between mitosis and meiosis, application in nursing practice and summary. Next we can see introduction. The human body is made up of trillions of cells, each acting as a small living unit that performs vital functions. For what? To support growth, repair tissue, and maintain life. Cell continuously reproduce through a process called cell division. And understanding cell and cell division is very essential because it explains how the body develops, heals, and passes genetic information from one generation to the next. Coming to learning objectives, you can see cell structure and organelles, explain the cell cycle, understand mitosis and meiosis, identify nursing relevance of cell division. So next, coming to the topic, what is a cell? So what is a cell? A cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life that we know, and it is the smallest part of the body and that can perform all vital life activities such as growth, energy production, reproduction, and response to the environment. All living organisms, including humans, are made up of cell. So here we can see point by point. It's a basic structural and functional unit of life. All living organisms are composed of one or more cells. Human body, having 37 trillion cells. Here is a structure of human cell anatomy for your reference. Now, let's learn about the types of cells. The human body contains two main types of cells. One is somatic cells and another one is reproductive cells. So, we can see somatic cells first. Somatic cells are also known as body cells, which make up all parts of the body. Example, skin, muscles and nerve cells. And the next one is reproductive cells. So, it is also called as germ cells. And these include the sperm in males and the ovum in females. These cells take part in reproduction and are responsible for passing genetic information from one generation to the next. So remember, somatic cells help us grow and maintain the body, while reproductive cells help create a new life. But both types are equally important for survival and continuation of life. Now, let's look at the structure of a cell. Every cell has three main parts: the cell membrane, the cytoplasm, and the nucleus. And the cell membrane is the outer covering that protects the cells and control what enters and leaves the cell inside the membrane. And coming to cytoplasm, it's a jelly-like fluid where all the cells' activities are taking place. Floating in the cytoplasm are different organelles like the mitochondria, ribosomes, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, and lysosomes, each with special functions to keep the cell alive. At the center of the cell, we find the nucleus, which acts as the control center and contains the genetic material DNA. So, in simple terms, we can say the membrane protects the cell and the cytoplasm performs activities and the nucleus control everything. That means the structure of a cell. So, here is a diagram for your reference. Next, we can see cell organelles and functions. So, inside the cell, there are many small structures called organelles, and each one has a specific function to keep the cell alive. So, first one is mitochondria. These are known as the powerhouse of the cell because they are produce energy. Okay. So, the function of ribosomes is protein synthesis. And ER means endoplasmic reticulum, and which helps to transport substance inside the cells. And Golgi bodies, which is modifies, packages and sends proteins to different parts of the cell. Okay. Next, coming to lysosomes are the cleaning unit of the cell, which means they digest waste and remove unwanted materials. Coming to nucleus, yeah, it's control center and contains DNA, which guide all cell activities. So each organelle has a specific role and together they help the cell to function properly. Now, let's understand the cell cycle. So what do you mean by cell cycle? The cell cycle is the process a cell goes through from its formation to its division. So, here we can see two major phases. First one is interphase. Interphase means where the cell grows and copies its DNA. And coming to M phase, where the cell divides to form two new daughter cells. This cycle helps the body grow and also to repair the tissues. Now we can see mitosis and meiosis. Cell division happens in two major ways. That means mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis, simply we can tell growth division, and meiosis, yeah, reproductive division. So first we can see mitosis. It's a type of cell division that helps with body growth, tissue repair and replacement of old and damaged cell. In mitosis, one parent cell divides to form two genetically identical daughter cells, each with the same number of chromosomes as the parent cell. Yeah. And the stages are here. prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, cytokinesis. And next coming to meiosis, which means reproductive division. It's a type of cell division that takes place in reproductive organs to form gametes. It means the sperm in males and the ovum in females. In meiosis, one parent cell divides twice to produce 4 genetically different daughter cells, each with half the number of chromosomes. Okay. So in simple words, we can tell mitosis helps the body grow and heal, while meiosis helps in reproduction and passing genetic information to the next generation. So in this slide, you can see the differences between mitosis and meiosis, the number of divisions, the daughter cells, genetic nature, chromosome numbers and purpose. Yeah, everything you can refer from this slide. Okay. So next we can see the application in nursing practice. So understanding cell and cell division is very important in nursing practice. So cell division explains how the body grows, repairs tissues and heals wounds, which helps nurses assess recovery after injury or surgery. So here some important points are there. So first one is wound healing. Second one, cancer development and treatment, fetal growth, tissue regeneration, blood cell production, otherwise bone marrow. To summarize today's class, we learned that the cell is the basic structural and functional unit of life, and cell division occurs in 2 major forms, which means mitosis and meiosis. And then we see mitosis is responsible for body growth and repairs by producing 2 identical cells, and while meiosis form gametes for reproduction and ensures genetic variation. And finally, we discussed the application in nursing practice. So where understanding cell division helps nurses in wound healing, cancer care, reproductive health and overall patient management. Okay. Thank you so much for watching today's class. I hope this topic on cell and cell division was useful and easy to understand. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to support Jacob's Academy of Nursing. Also, comment your doubts or topic requests below, and I will be happy to help you in the next class. See you again in the upcoming session. Until then, take care and keep learning. Bye.